So we're back in the Key Center, waiting for the last semi-final of the day to commence. We've already seen 5 exciting matches, and I must say I think the last one could be equally exciting. It's the former world champions from Korea, Ko Sung-hyun and Shin Baek-chol, are up against the reigning world champions from China, Lee Junhui and Liu Chen. So the men's doubles draw, we already found the opponent in the final for the winner of the upcoming match. That's going to be Kimura and Sonoda, who beat the young Koreans, if you could say that, in 3 games, whereas Ko Sung-hyun and Shin Baek-chol, they're, if not old, then at least older than their compatriots. Both pairs unseeded, and here we have Ko Sung-hyun. Shin Baek-chol, world champions in 2014 in Copenhagen, all-Korean final, and followed by the reigning world champions Lee Junhui and Liu Chen. Two tall Chinese just helped their nation to the Sudirman Cup title. Won all their matches in the campaign, and saw China off to a really good start against Japan in the final. So here's a little surprise perhaps that Ko Sung-hyun and Shin Baek-chol actually leads 4-1 in the head-to-head against Lee and Liu, but that was before the Koreans had their sort of break where they didn't or they weren't allowed to play international tournaments because they left the Korean national team after the Olympics in 2016. Actually, Shin left it before the Olympics as he was not selected. So they were leading 4-0 there. When they came back, they only played once, and that encounter was won by Lee and Liu. That was in Indonesia, Super 500. Here is Ko Sung-hyun, 32 years of age, and ranked 34th with Shin Baek-chol, but has been ranked as high as #1 in the world. That was with his former partner Lee Yong-dae. He's been ranked as high as 3rd with Shin Baek-chol, as we can see here, where we have the profile of a 29-year-old Korean from Gimpo, Gyeonggi-do, very close to Incheon and Seoul is his birthplace. They've done well. The former world champions beat Endo and Watanabe in the first round. Then the defending champions in this tournament from last year, Pari Angrevan and Hadiavanto, and Asan and Sechewan in the quarterfinal. Perhaps a little surprise, but they beat them in this arena in 2015 as well. Here is Lee Junhui, born in Liaoning, the tallest of the two players, 195 centimeters. That's 6'5". And his partner, 2 centimeters shorter, 6'4", born in Beijing. Got a elite athlete sister, Liu Chen. His sister's was a swimmer and participated in the Beijing Olympics and the London Olympics. Here's Jitsun Pat, her umpire. Kelvin Tsui from New Zealand, service judge. Lee and LIU had to play 3 games in the first match against Lu Jinliao and Yang Pohan from Chinese Taipei, and then they easily defeated Ranki Reddy and Shetty in the second round, and Liao Mingchung and Su Jinheng from Chinese Taipei in the quarterfinals.
Right.
Definitely the favorite
China.
in this match as well. It's going to be interesting to see how far KOR and SHIN have come since their comeback to international badminton.
Korea.
Good to have them back.
Shin Baek-chul to serve to Liu Chen. Love all. Play. One love.
Strong start by SHIN.
2 love.
Seems like Shin Baek-chul also have taken up the tumbling serve that we first saw Kemin Sukamuljo execute. I think in a year's time or so it's going to be almost mandatory to be able to serve that tumbling serve. Especially if you're a tall player, it takes a little bit of the disadvantage away that you're experiencing with the service rule, the fixed service height of hitting the shuttle with the shuttle below 115 centimeters. Oh, that's fantastic play by KOR and SHIN.
Service over. 5-1.
And as we saw in the men's singles, there's definitely some drift alongside the court coming from the Korean side towards Lee and LIU. Oi, lucky net court.
6-1.
So it's turned by Liu Chen.
Service over. 2-6. Service over. 7-2. Eight, 2.
Good attack from SHIN and KOR.
9-2.
KOR 180 centimeters and SHIN 186, so definitely not shoulder athletes. clever attack by Ko Sung-hyun, slicing his smashes a little bit to get more angle on it, preventing the counter attack from Lee and Liu.
10-2.
He's gotten off to a not so good start, Lee Junhui. So, an amazing 11-2 lead here for Ko and Shin as we head to the first mid-game interval.
Seconds, 20 seconds. Sin back on court. Huh. 11-2. Play.
So basically a shock start by the former world champions. And, interesting to follow the proceedings here. Normally I would say Lee and Liu would have an advantage over almost any other pair in conditions like this, where it's a reasonably slow playing hall. But here they're up against two players who both have a reasonable defense and an attack that can hurt the two tall world champions if they play their best.
11.
But of course, Lee and Liu, who's had the most possibilities of adjusting their strategy here in the mid-game interval, as Shin and Ko pretty much played every rally to more or less perfection. That one's gone wide.
12-4.
He anticipated that one, Lee Junhui.
Service over, 5-12.
Lucky service return.
Service over, 13-5.
Who won the Asian Games gold in mixed doubles as early as 2010 with Lee Hoo-jung. Excellent play. Plumb on the line, that shot.
Service over, 6-13.
On the line as well.
7-13. 8-13. Service over.
Good attack.
14-8.
By the Koreans. Very difficult for Lee and Liu to do something when the attack is as steep as it is at the moment from the Koreans. The only possibility really is to try and block it like Liu Chen did there, or lift it again to the back court.
Service over.
Service error from Ko Sung-hyun. Wants to have the court mopped. So a little comeback perhaps underway from Lee and Liu. 7-4 since the interval. Oh, that's a fantastic smash from Shin Baek-chol.
Service over. 16-9.
Ko Sung-hyun chosen as the partner for Lee Young-dae after the late Jung Jae-sung retired, and I've always felt that I would like to see Shin Baek-chol partner Lee Young-dae and see how that went. They actually played one tournament together back in 2009. That was the German Open, and they won it. Never really played since then. Oh, good reactions. He's totally soaked already in sweat. Ko Sung-hyun.
Service over. 10-18. Service over. 19-10.
I wonder if Lee and Liu have underestimated the Koreans a little bit. They won in straight games in some Malaysian Masters.
20, game point 10. Service over. 11-20. Game.
First game to the former world champions, Ko Sung-hyun and Shin Baek-chol, and in convincing fashion, I must say. What a shock start they fired off there. Here's a confirmation of the score in just 14 minutes of play, 21-11. So, whilst we're waiting for the second game to commence, it's interesting to ponder whether the change of ends will make a difference.
20 seconds.
The attack from Lee and Liu will become a little bit more dangerous. KOR and SHIN will have a little bit more difficult time defending, I think, getting the correct length on it. So I think there should be some opportunities for the reigning world champions to enforce their will on the Koreans in this second game. But let's see how it unfolds. It's gone wide.
1 love.
KOR was also playing the mixed doubles. Lost yesterday in the quarterfinal with Yamaha 1.
Service over. 1-all. Service over. 2-1.
That's well played.
(3-1).
Basically same type as Lee and Liu. Both players dangerous, both players can score from all over the court, so to speak. SHIN.
4-1.
Little mishit from Liu Chen, but it became a really good shot.
Service over. 2-4.
Won the Malaysia Open earlier this year. Their only tournament win.
Service over. 5-2.
That's a great smash from Lee Junhui. What an angle he gets on that one.
Service over, 3-5.
Had it come back, that smash, which was highly unlikely, but had it come back, then Liu Chen would have been a singles player for 2 shots, I think.
Service over, 6-3.
Outside the picture, Ko Sung-hyun looking at the back court, and the back line. Thought that might have gone long, that one there. Trying the right thing, Shin, but one senses that Lee and Liu are about to get their game going.
5-6.
Very important phase here, whether they get into good rhythm or the Koreans still are successful in keeping the initiative. Good shot.
All.
Fantastic third shot by Lee Junhui. How on earth did he get his
7-6.
body to that one? Tall man gets so much back even when he's crouched down. Good shot. Fantastic shot by Ko Sung-hyun. Excellent variation in his attack there.
Thank you. Service over. Seven all.
Good service return by Lee Junhui.
8-7.
He pushed a number of the service returns in the first game and hasn't really gotten the upper hand doing that.
Service over. 8
Lee Junhui showing his partner that it was going to go all the way up to the spectators, in his opinion. So he should have just left it instead of making a mistake.
Service over. 9-8.
He was about to get it back again.
Service over. 9
He's so good
all.
at swinging out of the way changing his grip, so he's able to play the shuttle even though he's targeted on the body. Lee Junhui. It's gone long.
Service over. 10-9.
Oh, I think he should have left that one. So,
11-9.
the reigning world champions has definitely played themselves into this match. 2-point lead here in the second game, mid-game interval. 11-9.
Seconds. 20 seconds. Back on court.
Chen Chichu, the Chinese men's doubles coach, with advice to LIU, and I think it was not totally sure. I think it was Haiwan Ko Sung-hyun's mixed doubles partner who was on the Korean chair. Koreans, of course, playing independent from the Korean Association.
Return the shuttle.
Great defense.
12-9.
Definitely worked their way back in this match.
13-9.
The two tall Chinese players. It's much more difficult for the Koreans to convert their attack here in the second game. He was on his way back to help his partner Shin Baek-chol here. Suddenly the opportunity occurred.
14-9.
35 shots was that, and that's the longest rally so far. Excellent. Very alert by the HSBC.
15-9. (16-9). Service over.
Service returned by Ko Sung-hyun, even though I think the Koreans must be considering whether they might be too far behind here in the second game. Of course, if you score 3 or 4 quick points, then you always have the chance. But I'm not sure they're ready to work really, really hard for a comeback here in the second game. Broke a string, Ko Sung-hyun.
Service over. 17-10. Bolts. Service over.
Body attack on
11-17.
the service return from Shin Baek-chol.
Service over. 18-11.
Strings gone with Lee Junhui. He runs off to get a new racket. And they win it. Liu Chen takes care of business whilst the tall man here is out for a new racket. He's in his way. Can't get out.
Quick towel and straight back. Thank you.
So we're closing in on the fifth decider in today's 6 matches. Yeah, clever shot.
Service over. 12-19.
Ko and Shin, who won their comeback tournament, that was Vietnam Open in 2018. And runners up in Indonesia, Super 100 in Macau, Super 300 also in 2018, but this year it's only been a win in Osaka International. So this by far their best result this year, especially taking the opposition into consideration. Here is Lee and Liu has 7 game points to level the score.
Service over. 14-20. Game.
And there it is. Former world champions, reigning world champions, 1-all in games, as Lee and Liu takes the second game, 21-14. So we're ready to the third and final game here in the Last semi-final of the day. We're going to find the opponents for Takeshi Kimura and Keiko Sonoda in tomorrow's men's double final. It's 1 game all. As the Koreans start playing with the drift in the beginning of the 3rd game here. It's gone long.
1-love.
Got to be really careful about that. The Koreans hitting full power out of position. That's what they did so well in the beginning, playing strategically well and making sure they played with angle, not getting counter-attack. Oh, what a save! From a lying position, Ko Sung-hyun saves that one. And he and Shin eventually wins that rally. What a fantastic effort. First the dive there, and then lying on the floor. Plays a really good shot, actually.
Thank you.
Amazing effort by the former world champions. A lot of emphasis on the service situation now as LIU is trying to play softer below the tape to the Koreans.
Service over, 3-2.
Oi! Fantastic flat serve by Ko Sung-hyun. I'm wondering whether there was a little deception in it because that's not allowed, but definitely not called. Looks like there was a little stop before he hit it, but maybe just my eyes that were deceived.
Service over, 3-4. Service over, 5-3.
Oh, he missed it. Challenge from Liu Chen, but he definitely missed it the way I saw it. I was more wondering whether he touched the shuttle, the Korean.
Challenge unsuccessful.
We all saw that.
1 challenge remaining. Three. Play.
That's well played. Fantastic variation in the attack there by KOR SHIN, but it's Li Junhui in the service return who starts the trouble for the Chinese pairs. He pushes the service return, and they're simply too good in the sort of blocking flat game, KOR SHIN. But once in a while, I guess you have to variate on your service returns, otherwise you give it away too easily. That's a good one.
Service over, 4-7.
Oy. Excellent flat serve from Li Junhui.
Five, 7.
Yeah, excellent play by LIU. They came forward there in the flat game, in the battle for the initiative, so to speak.
7. Play.
Important running points here for LIU. Four straight points. And the run comes to an end.
Service over, 8-7. Service over, 8-all.
Great smash by Kusung-kyun. It's a little reverse slice in it, I think. Good thing to do if you're a little bit too far behind the shuttle,
9,
so it won't
8.
be too flat and go long on the fast playing side, so to speak, when you're playing with the drift.
Service over, 9-all.
LIU in front. First time since 1-0 in this third game. Momentum change at 3-7. So they won 7 on the last 9 points. Good shot. That's amazing defense by KOR SHIN, who, no matter how this match finishes have shown that they are definitely back in the mix for World Tour tournament wins.
Play.
It's gone wide, and it's the Koreans with the 1-point lead as we head to the last mid-game interval here in the third game. KOR and SHIN up 11-10. Even though they're 1 point behind, I feel advantages with the two tallest of the four players here. They showed in the second game that they were able to power their way through the Koreans and withstand the Korean defense from this far side of the court. So what can KOR and SHIN come up with? That was pretty good.
Twelve, 10.
Excellent coverage by Ko Seung-jun.
13,
Totally anticipated the shot from Lee Junhui. That's well played. Very well played by KOR and SHIN. Quickly on the mid-court distance there. Taking it above the tape. And suddenly a 4-point cushion. It's gone long.
15-10.
Every single point since the mid-game interval has gone the Korean way. Really got to stop that run, Lee and LIU. That's well played.
Service over, 11-15.
They've got to make a run of points at some point. Lee and LIU, the Koreans, they can go for exchanges in the points and serve. Oh, that's gone wide. He missed that, Liu Chen.
Service over, 16-11.
They did everything right, Lee and LIU, except for the last shot. The tower of power, Liu Chen.
Service over. 12-16.
Swing and a miss by Li Junhui, and totally offsets the timing of his compatriot. Good shot. Fantastic shot, and follow up by KOR and SHIN.
18-12.
The last shot touched Liu Chen, I think. Wasn't that called? I thought it went long, the shot, but touched Liu Chen. That's not the case, apparently.
Service over.
So 5 points adrift. They've got to come up with something.
18.
Li and Liu. What about a flat flicker again that started them off in the first part of this game? No. Excellent, excellent move by Li Junhui.
14-18.
Koreans are pushing a little bit too much at the moment, in my opinion. That's what they were successful with after the interval blocking. Miscommunication. If the chance is not really big, then I think they're better off trying to take the pace out of the rally and play it below the tape. 3 points in it now. Really well played by Li and Liu, who's staying in control of the rally.
16-18.
Making the Koreans play from below tape. That would be a fantastic comeback. Oh, what a defense. That's well played. It was in the beginning Shin Baek-chol who kept his composure, making sure that they had an all-out attack. The Koreans.
16. Play.
And that shot sets up 4 match points for the former world champions from 2014, Ko Sung-hyun and Shin Baek-chol, against the reigning world champions Li and Liu from China. What a fantastic match this has been so far.
Service over. 17.
Saved the first one.
20.
And there it is. Ko Sung-hyun, Shin Baek-chol have defeated the reigning world champions in a fantastic, entertaining men's doubles semi-final here at the Key Centre in Sydney Olympic Park. Amazing discipline throughout the match by the two Koreans. Here's confirmation of the score: 21-11, 14-21, 21-17. So KOR and SHIN enters their second World Tour Super 300 final. Taking on Kimura and Sonoda, the top seeds in tomorrow's final. So here's how it all happened on semi-finals day here in Key Centre in Sydney Olympic Park. We started with a fantastic women's doubles where the former world champions Chen Qingchen and Jia Yifan eventually defeated Gracia Poli and Rahayu of Indonesia. 88 minutes was that match, and we got Indonesian participation in one of the doubles finals as Jordan and Octavianti sprung a surprise on the second seeds Watanabe and Higashino in another 3-game match. Then on to the men's doubles where Kimura and Sonoda missed 3 game points in the first game but came back to win and secure their final berth against the young Korean pair Choi Sol-ju and Seo Sung-jae. Then Nozomi Okuhara proved too strong for Ratchanok Intanon in women's singles as she won the battle of the former world champions in straight games. Jonathan Christie turned the tables from Sudirman Cup on top seeds Cho Ten-chen as he came through in 3 games, and as you saw, the former world champions from 2014, Ko Sung-hyun and Shin Baek-chol, eventually got the better of the reigning world champions Lee and LIU from China. So that concludes the action for the semi-finals day here in Sydney. We are back tomorrow at 1 p.m. local time with all 5 finals here at the Super 300 Crown Group Australian Open. From myself, Steen Pedersen, and the rest of the crew here in Sydney. Bye for now.